If you rely on coffee to get you through the day, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Nicole, and I help founders, executives who lead busy lives at home, with their family, at work, back-to-back travel, that want to get into shape and most importantly, keep in shape. But what they did used to do 10, 20 years ago, that doesn't work anymore because metabolism is slowing down, got less time, and got more stress at work. And the biggest thing which I've seen is relying on caffeine, energy drinks to get you through the day. And so by the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I do, what I help my clients do in order to stop relying on caffeine for energy. And so the first thing is focusing on the basics, because your body is a machine. It's very predictable and it loves predictable inputs as well as predictable, which creates predictable outputs. So the first thing, which is the force multiplier of everything, is your sleep. It's when your body is still. So that's the first thing. So we wanna have sleep. Well, we want to focus on sleep. So the key with this is going to bed, waking up at the same time. So let's just say, argument's sake, 6 a.m., 6 p.m. So that way, 8 hours in bed, roughly get 7.5 hours of probably high quality sleep, wake up a few times. That's normal because your body works in 90-minute cycles. If you've got one of these bad boys, Aura Ring, Fitbit, Whoop, Apple Watch, then it will retract your sleep and you'll know exactly at the beginning of the night, you'll be more in deep sleep. That's when your body is restoring, recovering, repairing. And then later on, less deep sleep and more REM sleep, which is when it's all to do with the brain activities, remembering and more dreaming at that stage. So that's what I'd be focusing on. And if, for example, it's difficult to wake up early, that's never the problem, really. It's about how can you get yourself to bed on time. And so what I found is if you want to get into this and you want to try it by yourself, this is what I think. Clients of mine in the past, they've booked a taxi driver, a cab driver to come pick them up at say 5:30 in the morning. So you know somebody else is waiting for you. You can book yourself in for a group class, a personal training session in person, so you know somebody else is waiting for you. And then also, if you don't have an Aura Ring or anything, I'd get this because this is that gives you that self accountability. And so this is the first thing. So consistency with this. So that's the first thing. Now the second thing what I'd focus on is to do with fueling yourself. So the fueling rhythm. So let's just say this fueling rhythm over here. And as I said, the body loves consistency. So what the body loves is if you have breakfast, lunch, dinner, you've got a snack in between at the same times. This way, your body knows when it's going to get its next fix, not fix because it's not short term, but when it's going to get its next energy source. So if it knows exactly, like my body at the moment, I don't need to look at the watch sometimes to tell me what the time is because my body is telling me it's time to eat soon. Like that's how in tune I am with my body. And then that way I know that I'm going to be good. Until the next, say 2-3 hours time, until the next meal or so. So the key with this is now fueling yourself correctly, because the biggest things is how can you fuel yourself so that you can think about, how I like to think about it is your body is your temple. So no to junk food, no to processed food, no to fried food. So what are you saying yes to? Well, very simply, single source ingredients. So if you know, say 500 years ago, that ingredient was still there, a banana was still a banana 500 years ago. Nothing has changed. So that's what I like to do. An egg is still an egg. That's what I like to eat. So that's what, if you can stick to single source ingredients, then that's going to make life much simpler for you. And you're going to fuel your body correctly as well. Because every time you've got junk food, a McDonald's, a freaking donut, a croissant in a coffee, that's probably the worst combo for a morning. That is, it can't be the worst because there's worse out there. But that's one of the worst, I'd say. And it sort of just gets my blood boiling. Every time I see it, I'm just like, calm down, Nicole. It's got nothing to do with you. But it just processed food as well. Like you look at some burgers as well. I'm just like, I look at the back of the packet and it looks like a chemistry lesson. I don't even understand the ingredients. And then fried food, I don't need to talk about that. It's very obvious. What are you feeding yourself? What feeding yourself? Cholesterol, diabetes, high blood pressure, like all of that. So that's the second thing. And now the third thing is sunlight. Actually, let's go back to black. So the third thing is sunlight. And so how I like to think about this is your body loves, well, sunlight. Your skin is an organ, so it does realize when it's outside. So when you first wake up, within the first 10-20 minutes is, let's just do 10 to 20 minutes, it's time to get outside, get some natural sunlight. The window isn't enough, like you need to actually get outside, and by receiving the sunlight, whether it's cloudy or not, it doesn't matter. You don't need to see the sun. But when you do go outside, your body realizes, hey, okay, in 16, 17 hours time, it's time to start to wind down. So within the first 10, 20 minutes, getting outside. The second thing is 30 minutes of daytime walking in the daytime, with leaving as much skin as showing as you feel is possible, for if you're wearing a t-shirt or so. And this way your skin again realizes, okay, cool, it's daytime. So it's helping you set up for a high quality sleep. And then in the nighttime, what we want to do in order to protect this sleep over here is at least the final 1 hour is no screen time. And if you are looking at screens, don't have my glasses with me, but you can get the red light glasses which filter, well, it's a red lens and it filters out the blue light. So that's what I'd be focusing on. So just to recap, natural energy. Firstly, the biggest force multiplier is focusing on your sleep. Consistency in terms of when you wake up, go to sleep. Secondly is fueling rhythm. The timing of it, as well as focusing on single source ingredients and cutting out all the crap, the junk food, processed foods, fried food. And then the third thing is sunlight. First thing in the morning, 10 to 20 minutes, getting outside for a few moments. Secondly is 30 minutes of daytime walking. And then thirdly, in the nighttime, the 1 hour preceding you go to sleep, cutting out any light and any screen time. And if you are, then using the blue light blocker glasses. Remember, you are the CEO of your body. No one else is going to come save you, is responsible for you. You are